Hey guys, so I'm gonna be doing something new today, and I'm gonna be doing a movie review. And the movie that I'm gonna be reviewing is Jungle Book. So Jungle Book is directed by Jon Favreau and stars Neil Sethley as Mowgli, Bill Murray as Baloo, Idris Elba as Shere Khan, and Ben Kingsley as Bagheera. So Jungle Book, I'm just gonna say it. This is a great movie. Everything about this movie is great. The story, the acting, the visuals, the music. But let's start off with this overall story. And Jon Favreau just hits a home run with this movie. He is amazing. The way that he directs this movie, there is not one slow beat that you want to make faster, if that makes any sense. It's just a really, really well directed movie. It starts out with action. It starts out with just you really develop the characters, and then you really get attached to Mowgli, and you get attached to characters that aren't even real because it was all filmed on a soundstage. And the one character that was real was Mowgli. Mowgli was played by Neil Sethley, and this kid is awesome. He was amazing in this movie. It's just amazing that he can give such a great performance acting against stuff that isn't really there that they put in After Effects. And like the relationship between Mowgli and Baloo is awesome. The relationship between Bagheera and Mowgli is awesome. And that's all because that Mowgli gave a real performance that we could actually believe, and we thought that there was actually a panther or a bear and a man cub, as they called him, interacting, and that is amazing. So the acting in this movie, right? I already mentioned Mowgli. The kid is amazing. He just did everything. I don't think he could have acted any better. He portrayed the emotions. He was scared at times. He was happy at times. He was a kid. Mowgli is like a man cub, but they call him he's basically a kid, and he acted like a kid, and that's not a bad thing. He didn't like give too uh, specific of a performance where like you thought he was older than he really was. He was just perfect. So that's all I'm gonna say about him. But Bill Murray as Baloo was awesome. And going into this movie, that was my main question about because I couldn't really hear Bill Murray as Baloo before I saw the movie, but then I saw it. It works. It works really, really well. And I didn't know Bill Murray had as good of a singing voice as he did. I'm pretty sure he sang the parts that he was supposed to, but there's a sequence in the movie where Mowgli and Baloo sing Bare Necessities, and it was amazing. It was just a great song, and it was a really good part of the movie. But then Idris Elba as Shere Khan was so like it terrified me. And I saw the movie in IMAX 3D, and I definitely recommend seeing it in IMAX 3D because this is a movie that the visuals are a huge part of it, and it just blows your mind. Like I don't some of the action sequences in the movie were great, but so Shere Khan is the tiger that basically has beef with Mowgli, for lack of a better word, and Idris Elba just pulls it off, man. He's a great Shere Khan. I don't know what else there is to say. You understand his motives, right? He's intimidating by his physical form, yet he's slow and sort of calculating, which makes him even scarier. He doesn't go in and just try to kill whatever he's trying to kill at once. He plays the long game, and it's really terrifying. But then Ben Kingsley as Bagheera was awesome. He definitely probably played the biggest role in the movie besides Mowgli, I'd say. Even bigger. He was in the movie probably longer than Baloo too. At least maybe that's wrong, but I don't know. But then yeah, so that's all the acting. We also get some voice talent from Scarlett Johansson as Kaa, the big snake, which was talk about Shere Khan is scary. This was scary too, especially because Scarlett Johansson is talking, and when Scarlett Johansson's talking, I'm just mesmerized. Like, oh my gosh, that was really weird to see Scarlett Johansson as a giant snake in an IMAX theater, but I dug it. And then we also had Lupita Nyong'o as Raksha. I think that's her name. I'm pretty sure she played the wolf who raised Mowgli. And then we have Christopher Walken as King Louie. He was great. Wasn't in a ton of movie, but he was great. And A plus acting, A plus story, A plus visuals. The visuals were awesome, guys. Like I don't know how to explain how good the visuals are because you just have to go out and see it. That's the way it is. And definitely see it, and I already said, but definitely go see it in IMAX 3D. You have to go see it in IMAX 3D. It's an IMAX 3D movie. It's awesome. And then the music. There were only two musical scenes in the actual film. One of them was kind of weird, but the first one was between Mowgli and Baloo, and it was Bare Necessities, and then the other one was okay, but Bare Necessities was the best musical part of this movie. It was just a fun time. I mean, Baloo and Mowgli are just singing it, and like you're almost singing it along too because you kind of know the words, and it was just awesome. But this was just a really fun movie that Disney nailed out of the park. Jon Favreau was awesome. Voice acting was awesome. But the biggest praise I have for the movie definitely goes to Neil Sethley as Mowgli, because if Mowgli didn't work, then the whole movie wouldn't have worked. And the guy played Mowgli amazingly. It was just a great performance overall. So I'm gonna give Jungle Book an A, and I'm gonna give it an A because if you guys just watched this whole video, you know I loved it. There wasn't anything that I didn't like about it. I mean, it was paced well. It was only an hour and 50 minutes, and it didn't need to be more than that. It was great. I could have used a little more Baloo, but that's probably it. I mean, that's it. Yeah, it was just a really fun time in the movie theater. I'm definitely gonna go back and see it, and I recommend that you see it too. Let me know if you guys have seen it. Comment down below what you thought of it, and if you like this video, let me know what movies from the past that you would like me to review. If you didn't like this video, just tell me, and I won't make any more unless you like it. So that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for my superhero show called Hero Talk. That should be up today too. Probably is already up before this. And then we're going to record an episode of Force Talk this week too. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.